Hello guys, I am Luizen and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. Last episode we finished the first part of the class trial. We found out that, well, Maki was very much involved in the whole mess that was. But we also found, or we came to the conclusion, rather, that Kaito should have been the victim, considering all of the evidence. We still don't know, and I don't think he's the culprit. He's the victim. I mean, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. There's been so much misdirection. There hasn't been any tedious moment in this class trial, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, let's just jump right into where we left off, and I'll see you there. Yeah, we ended right into the intermission, as you can see. Yeah, and there's no Monocubs, yeah. And then the Monokuma and Cubs theater segment began. But with all the Monocubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Oh, well, I guess that's it then. Whoops. Yeah, sorry we didn't kill, if anything, he killed his own Cubs. That was quick, okay.
The flashback light became the motive.
Maki's gonna, he's gonna start telling us the truth.
He was a remnant of
sorry,
despair.
again.
I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game and the battle between hope and despair would end.
Fair enough.
I was confident in my talent.
I mean, it's kind of like what Kaede thought she could do.
I would be able to do it.
Okay.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
Yeah.
You were naive.
Huh?
I'd say so.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Of course, naturally.
Maki totally gets me!
Oh my gosh.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow.
Oh.
And broke into the hangar with an exisal.
Uh-huh.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected.
Oh, what? What?
Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow. Probably by Kaito when he fought back.
Probably.
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
Whoa.
I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Okay, that's
that
where
the
back
to
shit.
Stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died.
Oh, that's the slow poison?
And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
Yeah, it's the slow poison that kills you, even if it's just a tiny amount. Okay.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Yeah.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game.
Yeah.
He could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
Truly, yeah. Definitely.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint. But was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
Yeah, that's true.
As a
Comic
remnant of
Sans
despair,
looking.
I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
Yeah, but we're hanging too much on that, and I don't
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully.
Exactly, it wouldn't have been like, whoops, whoopsie daisy, I just blew my own cover, you know?
So when his carefully laid
would have
out
been
plan
like
goes to waste, he would be in
leaving
utter
just
despair.
tiny hints and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
Oh. Whoa.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that?
He has no memory, I guess.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Yeah, because like I said last episode, he didn't take the flashback light.
Anyway,
so
why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind.
Interesting.
Do you love killing that much?
Huh.
Shut
Oh.
up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
Really?
Then,
Oh. Is that when? Yeah, okay.
what?
Jeez.
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Wow, why?
Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Exactly, that's
At
really
that
weird.
moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
Oh, the
I
antidotes.
rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
But there was no antidote,
So
right?
you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
I used strychnine poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
Right, they wouldn't.
That's so mean.
It wouldn't have made sense to have the antidote,
That
of
was my
course.
first mistake.
Uh-huh.
Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito.
Whoa!
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
Oh
I
no.
needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow. So I went to the bathroom window.
Oh, that's when the...
Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote!
Jeez.
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
Yeah, that's the one that is
Kaito noticed it and
covered
grabbed the
in blood.
antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Really? Oh yeah.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait!
Okay.
There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
He did go to space.
He already
Mm-hmm.
went to space.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn it!
Stop!
Seriously? He took the
Phew,
antidote and
I
everything?
feel so much
Oh.
better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Yeah.
Last trial?
You'll be the blackened for this case, you know. The blackened who killed Kaito.
Dang.
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi,
Oh.
I can't have you kill anybody.
Dang, freaking Kaito.
What?
He's too much of a good
Aw,
guy, you know?
Kaito wasn't protecting me.
Mhm.
He was protecting Maki.
Yeah.
The situation just got way worse. Huh. Maki is gonna become the blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Is that it though? I feel like there's gotta be more
Don't
to
you
this.
worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
Oh.
You're still full of energy. Even like that. You really are not boring.
Huh. What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run.
Jeez.
Run and live. You gotta live.
So,
I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
oh, the scratch marks.
end.
Okay.
I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from.
Yeah, the ones y'all decided to ignore, and I was like, huh.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone.
Ugh.
The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered.
Weird.
I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind.
Oh.
As the blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial in
Oh, okay.
exchange for all of your lives.
Dang.
So that's what happened.
So,
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
yeah, that's
Is
weird.
that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
As his friend, you know.
How dare you make fun of him?
Yeah.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer.
Very much.
Fucking asshole!
Oh,
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol.
Are
I'm
you?
sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
it's weird because we're seeing this
So,
flash.
What are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
Oh, that's.
You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
I mean, we mentioned something
Or
about
vote
that
for
last
Maki
episode, didn't we?
And live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't
I
vote
don't know.
yet.
Yeah.
We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Oh yeah, we don't know really what happened in the meantime.
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
another hidden truth within your testimony.
Oh.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
A part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. The part of Maki's testimony is the control panel being damaged, Kaito protecting Kokichi, Maki becoming the blackened, Kokichi drinking the antidote? Oh. Kaito, the control panel being... No, that makes sense. Maki becoming the blackened... Makes sense, I guess? The only one that I can think of is the last one.
I was wrong!
I didn't think it will run out so fast, sorry. I guess? Oh, the Kokichi really drank the antidote? I saw him do it, there's no doubt. Oh. Okay. Then what doesn't make sense? Kaito protecting Kokichi? Maki becoming the black hand. Oh my god, I have no idea. The bike with Kaito protecting, you're going to that Kaito's like, yeah, that made sense. This is so weird. I don't understand. The control panel being damaged then? Or Maki becoming the black... Wow. Okay, really? I'm confused. I'm not in the know of what's happening. I guess, yeah. I mean, there was just one left.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Okay.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh, yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I
Uh-huh.
was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Oh, maybe it's...
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Or maybe... Yeah, they used the bomb, the electro bomb.
The security there isn't that sloppy.
That's sloppy.
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Okay.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
I'm
Like
guessing
I
it
told
was
you,
disabled.
This isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Okay. Now I'm in tune with what's happening. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay. Debate? Yeah. Non-stop debate, let's go. Hatch's electronic lock.
I did attempt to
Electro
enter the
bomb, I
hangar.
feel it's gotta have to do with that.
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At
Okay.
the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Okay, that's true.
If you would approach the shutter,
You had it.
the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Okay, maybe that's the one?
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
No.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from that?
The alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
No, not 100% actually. Boom! Yeah,
That's
okay.
wrong!
Yeah. If they used an electro bomb, it will make sense that it will be disabled. I'm liking this,
There is
okay.
a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
Yeah.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
I mean,
And the only other person who could have used
Uh-huh.
one is Kokichi,
exactly.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
Right, but we established that you don't care about that,
Guess
so...
so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
Yeah, it was to disable something else. The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... disable the press safety function.
That's it!
It's gotta be... Yeah, okay.
It
Interesting.
was to deactivate the safety
Very,
function
very
on
interesting.
the press.
Deactivate The safety function?
Yeah.
The Electro Bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
Which was probably the main idea.
True, but why would he do that?
So it wouldn't
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that.
to actually
I'm
kill.
right. It means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
Pretty much, yeah.
All wrong.
Yeah. What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? Kaito's cause of death, the credibility of the death video, the mastermind of the killing game. Kaito's cause of death, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Kaito's cause of death.
Yeah, it's the same thing that we were like, no, it couldn't be that, but it turns out it
If the Electro Bomb was
Probably
used while
was.
Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
the cause of that death could now be the hydraulic press. Yeah,
This is it!
exactly. So now it could actually be. If we
Kaito
assume
could be
that
killed by the
they
press
did
after
disconnect
all.
the safety function.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was
Yeah,
still
we just
alive.
assumed it wasn't, but I
Right
mean, we
after I
don't
threw
know.
the
Well,
antidote,
I mean,
I
actually,
tried to open the shutter.
we know now that it was probably off.
So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
Yeah,
That's the case. It'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
but
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press.
the boy
Kokichi.
Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death.
Could, of course.
But that's just a possibility.
Sure.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know.
There's actually a lot of evidence
Kaito's
pointing
death
to
could have
that.
been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
No.
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what.
No, well, we just gotta look at which evidence makes more sense.
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
Absolutely, Himiko. Yeah, you
right,
go.
Shuichi?
Yeah. Oh. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Was Kaito's cause of death the poison arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell? It's gotta be, right? Or is it... I'm gonna say it's not, because right now we don't have like decisive evidence, you know? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking
I hate
the
to admit
most
it, but
evidence points to
Kokichi's
that.
right.
But you know, yeah, we don't
We have
have
no way to
decisive
prove
evidence.
The cause of death.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have
I'm
any
just saying it's
conclusive
possible
evidence.
if we eventually find the reason.
You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened.
What do you mean from here on out?
I know, because I was actually involved.
I know, yeah.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Oh, okay. Sounds about right.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan.
Huh.
The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim,
I mean, it's part of it.
but rather the unknowable culprit.
I mean, they go hand in
No
hand,
one
don't they?
understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
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 Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing. you
Maybe,
can
I
do
mean, they
about
have
it.
like
This is
algorithms.
just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
I mean, based on the evidence.
heart-raising excitement as the blackened and
What?
the spotless face off.
No.
It's voting time.
It's voting time already? Wait, what? It's voting time already? What the heck? Okay. So if I'm thinking, I mean, we said Kokichi or Maki. The most possible, in my opinion, is gotta be Kokichi. So let's go with that, I guess. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Okay, thank you,
Come
Monokuma.
on, nobody's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
That actually scared
This
me. I
won't
was
be a
like, am I
problem,
actually
right,
gonna get this
Monokuma?
wrong?
Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Does he know?
Yes, of course.
Does he not know who the culprit is?
What kind of a reaction is that?
Oh.
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Whoa, okay, now this is gimmicky.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Okay, what's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
I think so.
Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
What does this mean?
Ah,
Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
it was just so cleverly made by Kokichi that, Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
What?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out.
Oh.
He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out
Oh
either.
my gosh. That's actually awesome.
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. At least I think that's where this is leading.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime.
Yeah, and the Monokuma file said
That must mean
nothing.
that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Oh,
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
makes
I can't
sense?
say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow.
Somehow, yeah.
Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to
Uh-huh.
scramble whatever that was.
Oh my
the
gosh.
electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
What?
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because it has the radius.
What's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
And I said that's where you're wrong, kiddo. He probably isn't, is what I'm thinking
Before we
from this.
determine that for sure,
Yeah.
I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals,
Oh.
yes, the Exisals weren't protecting Monokuma. They were.
Keeping him at bay, maybe? Attacking him, bullying him, watching him? I guess?
That's it.
Yeah, okay.
They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yeah.
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
To us, okay. Oh, at the time, the Exisals were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. Okay, so that's it.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
They would have been scanning the area.
Yeah,
watching
looking
us.
out towards us.
But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him.
Exactly.
They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
Ooh.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar,
Yeah,
the other 3 didn't pursue me.
exactly.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Oh. Yeah, he said something, right? Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that information with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. Oh. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants. Gotcha.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder.
Of course, yeah.
In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
Yeah.
So, to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the Exisals to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Haven't you figured it out already, Himiko?
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense based on what we
Kokichi's
figured
the
out.
mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Exactly. He could have lied. I mean,
Remember that the only reason we think that is
exactly.
because Kokichi told
Thank
us.
you. Finally.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to
It's
us.
very, very possible.
No way I lied!
Yeah, no way.
I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me.
I don't think
The one
so.
who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... All me, baby.
Is it?
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
How do we
That
forget
doesn't
that?
necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well,
What are you talking
Monokuma,
about? Huh.
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer.
Yeah.
If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is
Oh my
fair?
gosh. It's so funny, like
Yeah, tell us.
putting Monokuma at a
Is Kokichi the real
disadvantage.
mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Oh. Did he actually...
I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth.
Oh, wow.
Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
Right?
And what is that truth?
What is
I'm
it?
not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Oh my gosh. Himiko is just collapsing.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
He never said it, of course.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean.
Yeah.
With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
Wow.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Interesting. Yeah, because he did say, do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know about the remnants, is what I've been noticing.
What about the exosols? If Kokichi
He just took the
wasn't
controller.
mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Okay. Mew's remote
So the
control?
remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Wow, okay.
You didn't know?
I didn't,
Mew
yeah,
not
it makes
only
sense.
invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Oh, okay.
Kokichi just slapped a receiver
Huh.
on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
I mean, quite the
Fairness
opposite.
has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
Awesome.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Fair enough. Get him,
Oh,
Monokuma.
whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's
Say
going
so.
on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
It seems so, doesn't
There's
it?
no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Which leads us
Just
to...
being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
What are you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Just mislead us even more, right?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet?
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
Oh. Oh, maybe like they just left Monokuma?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Oh.
But I wanna know!
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Enoshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track.
Yeah, fair enough.
This
Thank you,
past
Monokuma,
trial is to
actually.
figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
Okay, let's
So,
go.
Yeah, get to talking.
Let's get to talking.
Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
Okay.
Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
true.
need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma.
Okay.
But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases. but you can't be a spectator anymore.
What?
You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Is he? What? Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial.
What?
Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too.
I love this. Okay,
This
he's
will
actually
the
gonna be
final class
helping.
trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
I think
When
it's
I
kind
play a
of.
game, I intend to win.
Oh boy.
But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory.
Okay.
And that's how I'll win. That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma.
Oh boy.
If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
Okay.
Dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
Yeah, he's
As
very
I suspected,
antagonistic.
Your thought process defies all logic.
Yeah, he's
Since
very
the
weird.
outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have.
This dude, this is
At
like
least
a
I can enjoy
5-year-old.
this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Absolutely, yeah.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
Yeah, right. He
If the
doesn't
students
know
of
about
Monokuma
that.
don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Oh, okay, Monokuma. What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game.
Right?
But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy.
We are it.
If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Wow, we're actually working with Monokuma.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
That's awesome. Oh, wow.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth
Oh my
behind
gosh,
this
this is so
ace.
good.
Well,
I
we were
love
going
this.
to do it anyway.
Yeah,
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
you say that about everyone though, Kibo.
Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, you know him at this
In
point.
my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Okay.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
That's true. So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. The evidence... what? If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, what evidence needs to be analyzed again? Oh. The murder video? I don't know. The Monokuma file? I don't know. Safety function, no. Kaito's code? I'm gonna go for the video?
This is it!
Oh! I actually got it! Okay.
Let's
Nice.
discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Let's do it. Yeah, look at that.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video?
What about the
pretty
video?
Strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
You're very, very weird.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe
Oh.
he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
That could
If that were
be,
the
but
only objective,
yeah,
there would be no need to film it.
exactly.
Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Oh.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body.
Wow, Monokuma is actually, yeah.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
Yeah, sure. You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? It doesn't show, I think I know. Oh, actually no. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, victim. It's gotta be victim. Because it doesn't show exactly who it was. That's it. Okay, that was easy. I thought it was gonna say like face or something, but it would have been way too short, I guess.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that...
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died.
Uh-huh.
Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim.
Okay.
And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
I think so.
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
I don't think he got
There should
another
be
body,
plenty to
but...
choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
I guess, but I don't
If there
think...
was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
Why? No, that's exactly what I think.
The footage showed the body being crushed.
Yeah, the body.
When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
I know that.
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
I don't think that's the right...
The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause.
And that's enough. That's quite
Monokuma
enough.
also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Right, but you don't need to edit.
Me and my big mouth.
Monokuma.
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible.
It would totally be
Also,
possible.
if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It's not
It
impossible.
might be possible.
Oh, yes, Maki.
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and what trick is that?
I know.
See, you don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't just give up here.
Let's go.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Hey, thanks.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
I think I can.
Kaito is alive or not?
I mean, I can speculate.
Maki.
I don't know if there's still any proof,
I
but...
don't like the thought that I killed Kaito.
No.
I don't want that.
Oh.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Maki-Roll mentioned.
Don't call her that, you know it.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then let's all talk it over together.
Let's do it. Together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends. Freaking Kaito.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
I'm sure.
Please, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
Oh, there's gotta be.
Probably another lie.
Hey,
However, if
Monokuma.
the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered.
Uh-huh.
How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
It didn't have to be edited. I keep saying that.
Maybe we'd know how they switched places.
Uh-huh.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
With your magic powers?
Kichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. Yeah, I keep seeing it, and I keep seeing the same thing. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? Oh boy. Non-stop debate. Okay, let's see. Ooh, the music in this one is kind of different.
There must be some trick to that video.
There's nothing like that.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Uh-huh.
There is no trick.
There is,
You
though.
can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
No, that is true.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't
The
you think?
filming angle.
Person in that
Yeah.
video. Was it really Kaito?
I don't think so.
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah. Agree.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
No, I don't think so.
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oof. I think it's Kaito's codes. I feel like someone said something that gave us a clue. If we put our heads together, we can find the smallest hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must
Alright.
be some trick to that video.
Okay, I'm gonna try with Kaito's code when Kibo says the one where the video stopped.
The person in that video.
Something seemed off about that video to me.
Uh-huh.
When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief...
Yeah, please tell us what you think about that. Oh, okay, that wasn't it. You think so too, right, Shuichi? The hydraulic press wouldn't stop when I lay underneath it, but it did stop for Kaito. Uh-huh. This is obviously robophobia. I'll never forget the bigger the hydraulic press.
Oh no!
Wow, okay. But that's gotta be it.
Trick to that video.
Maybe it's just... Oh, safety function. There you go. And kaboom! What? You think so too? What?
When the hydraulic press...
Yeah, okay.
I agree.
That was oddly specific. Yeah, because everything points to the same thing. So I was like, I don't know exactly which one is.
Kibo
So
was
there you
onto
go.
something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Yeah, it is very weird.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It stopped. It didn't stop, sorry, yeah.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
Yeah.
but in the video,
In the video it stops. And then it goes down real quick. Yep.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Because of the safety function. Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Oh, what? Mine. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's the button, yeah. The emergency stop thingy. Okay, I was like, what is that?
the only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Okay.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety
Oh,
function.
okay, so maybe they already
There'd be no
made
way
it
to stop the
explode,
hydraulic
but
press unless someone used the force stop button.
okay.
When you say someone,
I feel that.
you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember.
Oh, you did, don't
So
you
what of
lie.
it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
You can if you do a little bit of, movie magic.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling.
It wasn't.
That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Exactly, if it was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. What? Again? Yep, the freaking camera. Candy cam looking. Really weird.
the culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press.
Uh-huh.
Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press.
Yep.
After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously.
Okay, yeah.
So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Absolutely, that's exactly what happened.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Sure.
When did you ever say that?
Exactly.
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
Because of
To
the,
get the
yeah,
trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
very much. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Oh, must have been where the control panel was, right? So he could stop it at the same time, something like that?
There!
Yeah, okay. I'm guessing as long as you took the rail. Yeah.
The video
Yeah,
camera
exactly.
must have been set up somewhere around here to operate the press and the camera at the same time. It would have to be near the switch.
Yeah, it was a two-man operation.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
Yep.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
Yeah, they would have used the
it was
like really
recorded at
gruesome
such an
angle
odd
of
angle.
the side.
Then that proves the trick was used.
Yeah.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Fine. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Yeah, it really
There
doesn't.
was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
For the height. Yeah, again, for the angle itself, right? Because you couldn't see the face.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it. Correct?
Uh-huh.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
Yep.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
Yeah.
I
The whole
wonder
video
if
was
they
weird
used
from the
that
start, I
tripod in
felt.
the hanger to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press.
That seems to be the case, yes.
In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body.
Uh-huh.
So Kaito's still
It's
alive.
gotta be.
Well, wait just a minute.
Oh.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait,
Yeah,
the mastermind?
he wouldn't have access
Yeah.
to that.
Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Unless he was able to enter that location,
Well,
but
Monokuma,
it hasn't been
Do the
revealed.
rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
Ah,
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair.
yeah, shut up, Kokichi.
This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
Right.
You're a convenient mastermind. But I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Are you really gonna do
Now
that, though?
then, regarding the reuse of a dead body, that is impossible. All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Okay. So different from the other.
The other bodies are... gone? Mm-hmm. Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Yeah, I mean, I think we know. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was the two people who switched places in the hydraulic press. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that was weird. If it wasn't an old body, it could only be.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
It must have been with my main
I
man.
think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time, which means that something had to have been decided before. Have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Oh. What? What is this? Show question. How were the body swapped if only 2 people were in the hangar? I don't know. Okay, the victim? Yeah, okay. Oh. Yeah, victim helped. I don't know. Maybe I guess I chose the wrong letter. Yeah. I was about to ace that. There you go. Victim helped. Okay. Weird phrase. Weird flex, but okay.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
They had to have been.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
Uh-huh.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
Yep.
If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped,
Then the other started recording and started the press,
then
and
the
that
person
was...
who turned the camera and the press back
Uh-huh.
on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times.
Exactly.
An impossible
Okay.
trick. Unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Yep.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
I can't really get my head around that,
but perhaps
yeah,
that was
it's
the whole
bizarre.
point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Yeah.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
Yeah.
So, have you realized who done it yet?
There's no other option. The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside the exisal. It can only be them. I mean, you know who, right? Yeah. Oh boy.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
If we switch the place, he was the one who ended up
was
crushing
operating the
Kokichi.
hydraulic press and camera. At first, if the two of them switched while the press was stopped,
Yeah.
then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi
Was ya boy.
must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
Has to be.
What did you say?
Oh boy.
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced,
Yeah.
right?
That's what we have deduced.
Kaito is the culprit?
I mean,
What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either. But it's the only way any of this makes sense.
yeah.
My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
That's the conclusion.
True? Is Kaito really in there?
Maybe not in there, but he's definitely.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Oh, no, Maki.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
He just drank it?
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to.
Of course, yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If it's the culprit, you're trying to help him get
There was
away?
only one antidote. So it's more likely he died from my poison arrow.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a possibility.
Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
He doesn't really know the answer.
Are those the only options?
I guess so.
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
Yeah, but
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead.
no.
I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Yeah, that is weird. I can't imagine that Kaito will do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
I guess so.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it.
Sure.
So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible.
I mean,
There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
oh boy, I know. Yeah, argument, armament. Let's go. Oh, this is cool.
I killed Kaito.
No, you didn't.
You're the one who's wrong.
Oh, okay.
He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Okay, let's go. This
I was
is
at
getting
the
this is
scene.
gonna get intense. Oh crap.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't
crap.
run away from the truth anymore.
Oh Jesus.
Because I know what I saw.
Oh crap.
I was
Okay.
at the scene.
Ah.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I
go.
was at
Come
the
on.
scene.
Ah.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
Let's go. Final blow already.
I
Wow.
saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here!
There you go.
I...
Oh. Dang, poor Maki.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote.
This is
he didn't
so
actually
sad.
drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
It's a possibility. I'd say it's still a bit of a
antidote was
stretch
part of
because
his
we don't
lie.
know.
Maki could only see so much through the window. Mm-hmm. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it.
Yeah,
I believe
okay.
that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito.
Okay. Just a
There's
possibility
a strong
though.
possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Oh.
Make him cooperate?
Yeah. Like
The
you,
swapping
yeah.
trick
I
required
give you the
victim
antidote and you
culprit
help
to
me with
work
that.
Together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan.
Exactly.
However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In
There you go.
exchange for his own life.
Yeah, leverage is what I meant.
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life.
Yeah.
That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi
I was going to say,
knew
that does sound like
He
Kaito.
swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
Okay, that's up, I say.
Did Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
Yeah,
He went
you
so
wouldn't.
far as to give up his life. Just to create this mystery?
He did it, the madman.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious.
Nefarious.
Who else would agree to die?
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
He was just bored,
I
probably.
bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
There you go.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Oh, shut up.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
I'm fine with that.
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
I love Mokunokuma's like, no. Hold on. I was on your side, but I will still kill you. Every one of you.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
Exactly.
Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah?
Yeah.
But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives.
Oh, okay.
If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
But, oh, actually, something similar happened in the second game's fifth chapter, right? Monokuma didn't know who the culprit was? Or, like, somehow there was no way to know. And it was just up to this, like, what was the biggest possibility. And some bullcrap that, honestly, it didn't make sense. It was a weird class trial. Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
Oh. If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit.
Are we gonna do the puzzle?
Makes all the pieces fit.
Yeah.
I
mean, the comic book.
Truth. The truth you can't deny.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, final argument. All right, we got some time yet, so let's do this. Can I just say this is actually a really relaxing minigame? It's really like mellow, like calm. The music is nice. It's really nice at the end of a hectic trial like this one.
This is the truth
All right.
of the case. Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together.
Again, I say that every time, but I love the art style of this little comic book thingy.
Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab.
Look at Kibo, he looks badass. Come on.
She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
So then, yeah, Maki.
And Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering.
Yeah. So he just grabbed his her hammer.
For her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way.
In a way.
She used her electro hammer to disable an Exisal and climbed inside.
Yeah.
She knew
she's so
Exisals
cool.
could
Maki's so
bypass
cool.
the barrier. So
sorry.
Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation.
Yeah.
While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Exactly. So they shot him in the arm, which must have hurt a lot.
Aimed for Kokichi's right arm.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
Yeah, they clearly had a clear shot. It looks so cool. I hope they make an anime of this. I know they made an anime of the first game.
He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an Exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Yep. The Exisal came through.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside.
Yeah,
Kokichi
they really weren't
was
expecting
not
that, huh?
expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal.
That's when Maki came out.
But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
Dang, and hit him right in the back. Yep.
The arrow
Dang.
hit Kokichi right in the back. And it was no normal arrow.
It had the
tip
poison.
was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike-9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies.
Yeah.
When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow.
But then, yeah,
But this time,
in comes Kaito.
Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Yeah.
To keep
Dang.
Maki from becoming the Black End, the culprit used their body to
Oh,
shield Kokichi.
okay.
The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow.
Jeez.
Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it.
Okay.
The Strike-9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both.
How did the
But
Kokichi
in that
get
desperate
up?
situation, Kokichi thought up a clever
I
lie.
just thought of that. He got
He
shot like
incorporated this
right in the
purpose
middle of the
into his
back. You don't
plan
get up from
to
that.
help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma.
Yeah, because that's apparently
That
what
was
he wants.
Kokichi's true
For
objective.
some reason.
It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion.
Yep.
When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar.
Oh, that's
so
right.
She went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
But the boy snatched. Yeah, I was gonna say, how did he get it?
After the culprit was given the antidote,
Yeah.
Kokichi immediately snatched it.
Yeah, because Kaito wasn't that
Kokichi
weak.
drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow, but it was
Yep.
all another one of Kokichi's lies.
Wham!
He had only pretended to drink
Just
the
saw it,
antidote.
sorry.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to
Dang.
open again.
Oh,
Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
poor Maki.
After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon,
The electro bomb. Oh,
an electro bomb capable of disabling communication devices for hours.
just activated at
Kokichi's
that point.
plan was to use an electro bomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras.
Oh, so
That
yeah,
was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place.
gotcha. So he wouldn't know anything from that point on. Cool.
After detonating an electro bomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan.
Dang, it's messed up.
Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal
I still wonder why
circumstances,
he
the culprit would never have
he didn't
agreed
say
to such a
no. You
plan.
know, I don't quite understand that
Because
yet.
the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request.
Yeah.
Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
Yeah,
In any case,
but again, yeah,
the
they
two were now
mentioned
working
it fitted
together as accomplices
Kaito's
in an
character.
insane plan.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot.
Yeah,
to
sorry for
prepare
talking over
and
some of
not
the
a lot
stuff.
time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined.
Oh yeah. Oh, and also
fabricating the
Kaito
scene in
didn't
the
want,
bathroom,
yeah,
the culprit dragged Kokichi.
didn't want him to
hydraulic
become
press.
blackened. Didn't want Maki, sorry, to become blackened
This is how
because
the swipe
of
pattern bloodstain
yeah,
from the
because
bathroom
of
to the press was
Kokichi.
created.
Oh, he was
Kokichi,
already like
with the
weak.
support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie.
The insane lie.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders.
Uh-huh.
Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time.
Yeah, fast hand.
The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electro bomb had disabled it.
Oh yeah.
The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view,
It stopped the
Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously.
interesting. Yeah. Because then like the lock is completely
The two
electronic,
then
but
switched places,
the press
and
isn't,
also
I guess.
switched
It's a little
roles.
bit weird. Because why would the press work? I mean,
The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera.
yep.
Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
And then he just, woof. Yeah.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying
It's
himself.
crazy. He has always been crazy, I mean, it's
And
not
so,
a surprise.
Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video.
Uh-huh.
The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim.
Exactly.
Now alone,
Very interesting.
the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again.
Okay.
This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
I love all the layers that this mystery had.
With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom.
It was really
to flush
interesting.
Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi.
Yep.
They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
Wow. Wow. But here he is. Yeah, boy.
The
Kaito.
culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Wow. Again.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
Come on, guys. The suspense is killing
I must
me.
reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Oh, boy.
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
Okay.
Logically speaking, his deduction tracked.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
That is weird, yeah.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
I don't think so. My detective work was flawless. It's the truth. Okay, boy, confident. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to
You
this?
claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
I mean... There is evidence, not decisive, but you know...
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible. It's the actual truth.
I don't know. You even sound kinda tired.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
Yeah, not decisive at
We
least.
should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay.
Yeah, I agree.
This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
Okay.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Nice.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
Oh boy,
What will the
Monokuma.
results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then
Right.
it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin. I see. So that's your objective. You meant to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What will be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Why are you so quiet?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh. Let's proceed with voting time, shall we?
Let's go.
Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes.
Okay.
Because I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
You do, I guess? Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last thing, okay?
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
Just one more thing.
See,
I mean, I don't
before
know
we
what it
vote,
is.
There's something I have to say.
Okay?
I just need you all to listen.
What? What is this? What?